WZMQ 19, CBS and Me TV for the Upper Peninsula. This is home. Amy Doyle reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a preliminary hearing begins for the Escanaba man charged with murdering a pregnant woman last month. The first day of the hearings for Tavares Jackson and what's next. Plus, preparing to head back to school. How Iron Mountain High School students were getting ready for serving their school and community even over the summer. And the most Upper festival ever wraps up another successful year in Calumet. A recap of the 19th annual Pasty Fest. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
We begin with breaking news tonight as 7 men are facing felony child sex crime charges after an undercover operation in Marquette County just a few days ago. The Marquette County Prosecutor's Office says the undercover operation took place between last Thursday the 17th and yesterday the 20th. All suspects that arrived at the operation location were told the age of the decoy officer was 15 years old. Those suspects include a 61-year-old man from Newberry, a 21-year-old man from Houghton, a 41-year-old man from Wallace, an 18-year-old man from Gwynn, a 26-year-old man from Negaunee, a 67-year-old man from Sault Ste. Marie, and a 62-year-old man from Scandia. Their names will be released when they're arraigned. Each faces 4 charges: child sexually abusive activity, a 20-year felony, 2 separate counts of using a computer to commit a crime, and accosting a child for immoral purposes. You can read more about this right now on our website, WZMQ19.com, and our mobile app. Turning to weather, it really wanted to be a fall day outside today, area, and all we really needed was some rain to go along with it.
Shh, don't say it. Don't put
I know.
I want like 2 more weeks of all this summer sunshine and warm weather, but you know what? You're right, Sarah. Yes, we've got the precipitation party is back. We're going to have cooler end of summer temperatures for the week, 70 to about 85, and those evening temperatures 55 to 65, and that rain is on the way. I'll tell you more after the break. Today, though, we saw a high of about 67 degrees, so yes, my friends, the leaves are starting to change colors and fall to the ground. I dare to say it, but I've got your 7-day outlook coming up.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Developing now, a 33-year-old Escanaba man charged with the murder of a pregnant woman appeared in court today. Tavares Lee Jackson was arrested on July 8th after the body of 22-year-old Harley Corwin was found in the woods in Ford River Township. Several witnesses were called to speak on their last communications with Corwin. A video of a state police detective's interview with Jackson was also shown in court today. An app called Life 360 had tracked Corwin's location, and the detective said, according to that app, her phone stopped moving for a couple of hours at Fuller Park. Jackson told the detective he didn't recall stopping at the park and said he has a bad memory due to a car crash back in 2015.
Do you know why you had mentioned being in that park earlier was smart?
I honestly don't remember being there.
Okay.
Like, I didn't remember stopping at Menards until he said that.
So by us talking about it, you kind of remember the job's memory?
Yes.
Okay, is that because of the car accident?
Yes.
Jackson's preliminary hearing enters day 2 tomorrow at 8 a.m. The prosecution plans to call 3 more witnesses. It is back to school week. All this week, we will be highlighting how UP school districts are getting prepared for the new school year in the coming weeks. Mid-Peninsula School is getting ready to head back to the classroom next week. The school's principal and superintendent, Eric Van Dam, says enrollment at Mid-Penn is up this year by about 10 to 15 students. He says the school is focused on safety this year and reminds parents to be vigilant during pickup and drop-off, especially around buses. As families get ready, he says it's important to set a good routine so kids can get enough sleep to come to school rested and ready to learn.
I tell parents all the time, if you can take care of them and make sure they get their meal at home and get enough sleep, we take care of them from 8 till 3 here at Mid-Penn. They have free breakfast, free lunch, and we make sure that they're getting well taken care of during the day.
Van Dam says the staff is excited to welcome students back to Mid-Penn next Wednesday, August 30th. In Dickinson County, some high school students are getting involved with clubs and organizations even before the first day of school. Iron Mountain student body set up informational booths at last week's Navigating the Terrain event. Some staff members at the school are noticing an uptick in student involvement with several student organizations as a result of those booths. But one organization in particular, the school's Youth Advisory Committee, is even working in their off season to make an impact.
A couple of us had the opportunity to go to this conference, which was located at CMU. We got to learn a lot about not only our yacht club, but other yacht clubs that are downstate.
Students in the club say they hope to use what they learned at that conference to make a bigger impact on their community. We'll hear more from some of those Iron Mountain students who are getting involved tonight at 11:10 Central. It looks like the UP State Fair was another record breaker last week. After a full week of activities, the 95th annual UP State Fair wrapped up last night. From the food and midway rides to games and livestock showings, the Delta County Chamber of Commerce says it was another successful fair. Aside from some high winds on Wednesday, the executive director says Escanaba had perfect fair weather all week long. She credits that as well as a long list of free and affordable entertainment with this year's high attendance numbers.
About 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and our accountants got in touch with us and said, you're just about ready to pass all of your previous attendance records. So we're really excited about that and thankful for the tremendous involvement of so many people.
While vendors and exhibitors leave the fairgrounds today, the Chamber of Commerce is already looking forward to the 96th annual UP State Fair next summer. Downtown Calumet was transformed into a pasty lover's dream over the weekend. WZMQ Scott Minshaw has more on the food-themed festival that took over the Copper Country.
If someone came up with a list of the most Upper things, a pasty eating contest would probably be near the top.
Go!
But a pasty-themed festival takes things to the next level.
You know, it was a staple food for miners, and it is a kind of a cornerstone, I think, of UP tradition.
There's a lot more to see than just the Cornish-inspired dish at Pasty Fest. There was live music, vendors, and even some larger-than-life-size pasties walking around.
It's absolutely great to have the foot traffic downtown and bring people into businesses they may never have been in before.
But let's not lose sight of what this festival is all about. 6 vendors were making sure everyone who wanted to enjoy the pastry-lined meat and potato superfood was able to.
I have a little over 700 pasties.
New this year is the Pasty Olympics, a series of pasty-themed competitions put attendees against one another.
We had a pasty making relay race. We had a strongman truck pull, pulling our pasty ingredients in the back of a truck.
The festival has far-reaching impacts for businesses in Calumet. Some, like the Griffin Family Cafe, say the festival is a game changer.
And so we're not right on the beaten path, you know, so people have to kind of find us. So this is great exposure, and people can find out where to come get the best pasties.
If there ever was a time to get one of the more controversial questions you can ask a Upper answered, Pasty Fest was the place.
Did you put gravy or ketchup on a pasty? Ah, that is a goodie. It's gravy all the way, man. Gravy.
You know, I'm going to have to say I go plain.
Ketchup and butter. Because it needs more calories, apparently.
Scott Mitchell, WZMQ 19 News, Calumet.
Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break, as well as life in the 906. Jim Koski is here to tell us how we'll really know if it's the end of the world as we know it. And later, Donald Trump is expected to surrender himself to Georgia authorities on his latest indictment there, as some Republicans claim the DOJ is being weaponized against him. The latest in about 13 minutes. We're back in 2.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, you know we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
Nope. No. No way. No. Definitely not that one. That's the one. And that's why the diamond cutters in Antwerp, Belgium call me Le Difficile. It translates as the picky one, but what it really means is I'll look at diamond after diamond until your perfect diamond is found. I'm the picky one, so Erickson Jewelers will make you the happy one.
It's time to take back the victories we deserve.
The Big Brother universe has shattered.
Something's wrong!
What have we done? Are you ready for BB Multiverse Mayhem?
I'm ready to go!
4 alternate realities will turn the house upside down. It's gonna twist the game like never before.
I'm gonna be the unexpected.
New Big Brother, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Summer has arrived in the UP, and everything feels new and fresh. Now it's the best time to get inspired and get out there. Take advantage of all the events, fairs, festivals, and parades that make the UP so great. WZMQ 19 News and Weather, getting you ready for Summer Fun 2023. Live and local 19 News, weeknights at 6 and 11.
Pictionary, tonight at 7 on WZMQ TV 19.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Oh, friends, we've got some rain showers and thunderstorms starting later on this evening, going until midweek. So make sure you've got your umbrellas ready to go. Tonight, though, we'll see those lows 55 to 60, mostly cloudy skies. And like I said, showers starting later on, possibly more precipitation on Tuesday and even Wednesday. Taking a look at the radar, most of that precipitation just not over the UP quite yet. But as we zoom in here, we've got some showers starting to sprinkle in on the western half of the UP. Taking a look at the radar currently, though, just over near Ontonagon, those Porcupine Mountains getting some showers. And then we'll see some showers as we move further into our Monday night. But more likely Tuesday morning, 2 a.m., we'll have a little scattering, especially along that Wisconsin border. As you can see, some possible thunderstorms there and then showers over the lake as well. 9 a.m. we could have some thunderstorms down in Menominee County. So it should be a wet commute for the central portions of the UP in the morning and then in the afternoon as well around 3 p.m. Maybe some showers and thunderstorms passing through. Again, same story, 11 o'clock on Tuesday. And then overnight on that Wednesday morning, heavy thunderstorms are expected, especially in the southern portion here and along US 2 as we make our way into our Wednesday. Drying out a little bit, but as you can see, lots of clouds and then showers over in the east as well as we head into a very cloudy Wednesday night. Taking a look at Iron Mountain into our evening, mostly cloudy skies, 70 degrees will drop down into the 60s and then even 59, waking up with likely rain showers there scattered around the area. Tonight, our lows in that 55 to 65 degree range. And like I said, lots of clouds out there and possible showers. Iron Mountain on Tuesday, rain showers in the morning there, and then even into the afternoon, hopefully clearing out by about 4 p.m. with a high of 68. Tomorrow, everybody else in that 70 degree range or 65. Let's take a look at what's happening in our 7-day for Marquette. Mostly cloudy skies on Tuesday. And then that Wednesday farmers market, hopefully it's dry. We've got a little bit of sunshine, but 20% chance of showers, and then partly sunny on Thursday, but chances of showers continuing all week as we've got Harbor Fest starting on Thursday going into our Saturday. And then welcome back, NMU. Your move-in day looks like some sweet sunshine with a high of about 76 degrees.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Let's chat about our life in the 906. Jim, this weather has me thinking we could already be nearing the end of summer, but I guess that's not the end of the world, right?
Yes, it is. Because, okay. Sarah, I saw a sign of the apocalypse a few days ago. I saw someone driving a pickup truck down the street with a snowblower in the back. Well, okay, maybe sign of the apocalypse is a little too strong of a term, but still, it's the end of August. It's not going to snow around here for like 3 weeks yet. Do you really need to haul your snowblower around with you just in case? Yes. You know, it's one of those times you say to yourself, something's amiss in the UP. And that got me to thinking, maybe we need to pay a little more attention to those little things, those signs that, at least metaphorically, something apocalyptic could be on the horizon. So here we go. a list of a few things to look out for, some signs of a Upper apocalypse. The first, a tourist walks into a pasty shop, buys a couple, and asks, in all seriousness, "Can you put fudge on these?" The next, the Packers don't make the playoffs, but the Lions do. Another sign, an entire day goes by without someone stopping in the middle of or complaining about one of these. And then there's this. Any store anywhere in the UP runs out of beer at any time during deer season. Or this. We have so little snow in February that they have to cancel a sled dog race, and then we get 100 inches of the white stuff in the month after that. Oh, wait, that actually happened, didn't it? One of the most important potential signs of a Upper apocalypse, that we go through an entire calendar year without seeing something like this. And finally, the number one sign the Upper apocalypse might be nigh, we come upon a scene like this and fail to think to ourselves, we are so lucky that this is home. Now, hopefully, none of these ever come to fruition, but if they do, feel free to freak out the way that I did when I saw that snowblower in the back of the pickup. After all, it could be a sign of the Upper apocalypse. I'm Jim Koski, and that's another slice of life in the 906.
Asking for fudge on a pasty. What's next? Dill pickle?
I know! It's an affront to humanity.
It is, Jim. Thank you very much. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We are learning more about an upcoming gala at the Peter White Public Library in Marquette. That conversation is just 2 minutes away.
John's Auto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John's Auto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
Mitchell Reif reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
I'm Lily Simmons. Watch my reports from Escanaba and Delta County only on WZMQ 19 News.
Tonight, record rainfall triggers widespread flooding in California, and President Biden heads to fire-ravaged Maui as the search continues for survivors. Then, an expected new vaccine would give infants a fighting chance against a dangerous virus even before they're born on the CBS Evening News.
Range Bank's annual school supply drive is here again. Help make a difference in local schools by donating school supplies to any Range Bank location. Introducing the Range Bank School Spirit Debit Card. Since 2015, Range Bank has donated over $60,000 to local schools through this program. Proudly display your school's logo on your debit card. For a list of participating schools, visit rangebank.com. Joining Range Bank is shaping a brighter future for local schools. For more details about the 2023 school supply drive or to make a donation, visit rangebank.com. Range Bank, a bank for local schools. Member FDIC.
We had an MRI.
As soon as they came up, I just started crying and I was like, that is a huge tumor.
Bryce was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor at just 9 months old. A treatment that can beat his cancer doesn't exist. At Children's Cancer Research Fund, our goal is to change that.
This could be the day that somebody can tell a family, your child doesn't have to die of this disease.
We must do better for kids fighting cancer. Join the fight at childrenscancer.org.
At John's Auto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
Tomorrow evening, the Peter White Public Library in Marquette is celebrating World Water Week with a special gala that everyone is invited to attend. Joining us tonight is the library hype girl, Andrea Marsh.
Thanks, Sarah, for having me.
Of course, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely, it's my favorite part of the day.
Yeah, so tell us about World Water Week to start off.
Well, the great thing about living in Marquette, as you know, we got water.
Lots of it.
We got tons of water. So we're here to celebrate that. And so our friends at the Cedar Tree Institute, they produced this book. It's an anthology of water. So they invited authors from across the Great Lakes region to submit their writing, their poems, their short stories, their experiences about their relation, their gratitude to water.
That is amazing. I love that. Where can people pick up a copy of
Oh my gosh, you can pick up a copy at the event tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m.
It's almost like it was planned.
It's almost like it was planned. So yeah, and even there's going to be 15 of the authors that are going to be doing a live reading. So you can bring your favorite Sharpie and you can have your book signed.
That is fantastic. So who's maybe like a short list of who's going to be there
Short list.
tomorrow?
We have Jonathan Johnson. He teaches over in Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
He's coming over. Marty Atkins, our adult programmer. Beverly Mathern, she's the UP Poet Laureate.
Yes.
And then we have Christine Surrey, which she's a popular gal around town. And let's see, Susan Morgan's going to be there. Esther Ayers. So there's a whole rowdy bunch who's going to be coming down and talking about their experience with water.
That's so awesome. Where did the idea for this even come up?
You know, that's a great question. The Cedar Tree Institute, they do a lot of work with mental health, the environment, and it was just a brainchild of a couple of individuals there who reached out, worked hard. It took over 4 years to get this project going. I don't know if you remember, but in the Marquette Monthly, they would publish one essay a month.
Yes.
And so COVID kind of slowed it down, but they were able to pick up speed after that.
That's really cool. So after the event, will there still be copies of that available?
Oh yes, you can find them at probably Snowbound. You can go to the Cedar Tree Institute, and you'll be able to find a copy there on their website.
Awesome. So let's talk about the event tomorrow. It's happening from 6 to 8. Aside from these readings that will be happening throughout the evening, what else will there be?
There'll be some light refreshments. Who doesn't love talking about water without getting thirsty?
Right, with some snacks and stuff.
Just remind yourself it is a public library, so there's no alcohol on the premise, so enjoy sparkling water.
Sure.
And yes, there will be reading. There'll also be a performance by Carrie Yost.
Very nice.
Yes, we all love Carrie. So she's going to be there, and it's just going to be a wonderful evening of sharing something that we all have in common, and that's that we're thirsty, and then we love talking about water, music, and just enjoying wonderful writing.
Yes. Now, is this something that people need to pay to get in?
Oh, no. This is a public library event. It's all free. And so, yes.
Awesome.
Bring everybody in your family.
Yes. Where can people go to get more information about that?
Wonderful question. As always, pwpl.info/events. We have everything there. If you have a question that you don't know, you can't find the answer to, feel free to reach out to the library, call us up, email us, and we would love to answer your questions.
Awesome. Well, Andrea, thank you so much for sharing tonight. We appreciate it. We always love having you on.
Thanks, Sarah. I love being here.
Yes. Stay with us. We have a report from Washington on the way right after this.
Hello, children. Hello, hubby. Sending greetings from Camp Buddy. Here the summer lasts forever.
Are you ready?
I just hope the sun stays out till mid-November.
We're gonna bond, make friends.
Game on!
Buddy Games. New series Thursday, September 14th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Shop our huge selection of Amish-crafted dining room sets at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Browse our large in-stock collection and customize with a special order. With 1-year no-interest financing available, plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture today.
believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
In Washington news, sometime this week, we expect former President Donald Trump to surrender to Georgia authorities on charges he tried to change that state's election results. Some Republicans claim the Justice Department is being weaponized against Trump, but with a recent special counsel appointed to investigate President Biden's own son, Hunter, some political analysts say otherwise. WZMQ's Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp has the report.
After a years-long investigation into President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, into his personal and business records, including his foreign deals, drug use, and finances, it seems like a plea agreement was reached. But a couple of weeks ago in a Delaware courthouse, that agreement fell through. Afterwards, Attorney General Merrick Garland announced a special counsel was appointed to further investigate Hunter Biden. Garland says they believe the investigation has reached a point where the powers of a special counsel is needed. Republicans have accused the DOJ and the Biden administration of weaponizing the federal government, particularly against former President Donald Trump, who now faces 4 separate indictments. Since taking control of the House, Republicans formed a subcommittee focusing just on that, the weaponization of the federal government.
Over 8 weeks has yet to find anything, nothing that they've been able to get to stick to the Biden administration. But now we have this special counsel, and it's actually what they had been asking for. And so this continues a little bit of the narrative, but how this plays out, we'll have to wait and see.
Political scientists say Garland's announcement to create a special counsel is something Republicans have always wanted, but it might have the opposite impact they were looking for.
Now, for the Biden administration, this is actually, strangely, something really good. There was always going to be Hunter Biden murmurs during the campaign, but now the Biden administration can say, look, we're not weaponizing the Justice Department because the president's own son is under investigation. And this helps to establish what Joe Biden has said, is that the regular order of government is that everyone is equal under the law, including President Trump. And that helps him make this case.
In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp reporting.
We are cooling down again tonight, and some of us could see some rain later. Ariane has the outlook on the way.
Michigan, it's time to play Lie or Law. Lie or Law. Drivers must allow at least 3 feet when passing bike riders. It's a law, folks. Bike riders must ride in the direction of traffic. It's a law. Drivers have more right to the road than cyclists. Lie. Both have an equal right to the road. Know the state laws. It's everybody's road, everybody's rules.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hello to you, I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony DeCopel.
And I'm Nate Burleson. This is us. We're all here to wake up your mornings to help make sense of the latest overnight developments.
What you can expect from your day before you head out the door. You'll also hear directly from the biggest newsmakers in America.
And you'll see the best group of journalists in the business with exclusive reporting and breaking overnight news.
That's a lot. Watch CBS Mornings right here on your new CBS affiliate in the Upper Peninsula. That's WZMQ 19.
We've got some sunshine hanging out in Marquette, Houghton, down here in Manistee and St. Ignace, but otherwise those clouds are starting to push in as we'll expect some precipitation overnight. And taking a look at the next 3 days, so we'll have late showers and thunderstorms tonight into Tuesday as well as Wednesday. And those temperatures 70 to about 85 degrees during the day, 55 to 60 at night. So the end of summer is upon us. Our 7-day outlook for Escanaba, possible showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. 77 is the high here on Wednesday for that farmers market down in Esqui and Gladstone and Rapid River. And then Thursday, partly sunny skies. We've got a 40% chance of showers and then maybe some showers also on Friday. But everybody is expected to dry up. Lots of sunshine this weekend.
Thank you very much, Ariane. That does it for us for now. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tonight at 11:10 Central. Have a good evening.